I'm doing some light painting on some luminous tape. Got a light here. I draw it along the length. And it glows like crazy. This is luminous self-adhesive tape. Right, watch this, look. The other end here has not been charged up. Completely dark. Well, apart from a few patches, it's dark, okay? Gotta get it to lay it out and flatten it with a TV remote. Get the light. Run it along there. It's glowing like mad. I also have here some glow-in-the-dark stars, which I haven't actually taken out the packet yet. But you'll see those now. See those? I think these take a bit longer to charge up. They need longer exposure to light to charge properly. Just hold it for about 30 seconds, I think. 10 seconds will do. 30 seconds? You've got to be kidding me. I'm busy. No, it's I think these take a longer time to charge up. Pack of those. And then this tape, look, it's still glowing, look. Give it a run over again with a flashlight. It's literally painting in the photons. Painting the photons into the tape. It's a plastic sort of tape. It's got a self-adhesive backing on it. It's really pretty. Now, here's a trick. If I do something like this, right, create a shadow. Let's say, pull this along so there's a blank part, okay? You can't see anything because it's dark, obviously, because I have to do it in the dark, right? Because otherwise, if I don't do it in the dark, well, it won't work, will it? I mean, if I don't show you the dark, oh, it's hard to explain. It's a psychological thing. Got a pair of tweezers on here. Shine the light. All right. Remove the tweezers, and there's a shadow. Okay. Do it again. Another shadow. Paint it in. Go over that. And the shadow is going now. The other end is still glowing like crazy. Look, that's the original end. It's not quite as bright as the other part, of course, but it's not had a long exposure. It's had a brief, intense exposure. You can very clearly see this. There's the tweezers. Look, it's very clear. I've got the exposure on the camera right down to 0 almost. These stars are still glowing a little bit, but the tape is what I'm concentrating on. Let's try this. Oh yes, the cigarette lighter is glowing. I mean the tape's glowing through the cigarette lighter. Let's give it a quick recharge. Just that bit there. And there. And there. It's addictive, this is. Glowing, glowing, gone. Let's get the other end back. Oops. There is the original end here. More fingers are on the end here. And if I now, if I do this, put my hand like that, and shine the light on top, carefully, slowly, you'll see dark areas where my fingers were. If I was to make a shadow out of this, I mean what I'm trying to say is if I could make like a patch, a square, by laying this strip after strip of this into a large patch, a large square, I could make a shadow type effect. Erase that. Beautiful. let's see if I can do a more complex shadow with a cigarette lighter, right? It's got transparent body and dark parts inside it, dark parts inside. Yeah, it's actually worked, look, it's like an X-ray. Now, if I get this lens here, a lens here, cast a circle on it. Yeah, the circle's there. I want to find something that's oh, here we go. A biro, okay. Got a biro here. I get a dark part. Totally unexposed part here. Got a biro. I hold the biro against the tape. See the refill inside is dark. The texture of the acrylic of the biro body. That's worked really well, look at that. You can see the shadow and the texture of the actual inside of the biro. That is so cool. That is so cool. Can you see that? Actually see inside the biro. Let's get something else. I know what I'll get. Hold on a second, please. I'm back now. Something very transparent with texture and features on it, alright? Let me show you. The knack is to hide the... Look, that shadow, that biro is still there. Wow. So my final subject is this. A glass. A drinking glass. Oh, I moved it, whoops. Look at that, you can see the internal reflections of the glass. That biro's still there, look. Say a drinking glass, what other sort of glass is there? I know what will work out well. Hold on a second, I'll get some for you and show you. That'll work really well. Please hold. Okay, we're getting there. The biro is still there, just about. Got a really blank piece. This is like exposing a film. Put that there. I feel like Tony Hart doing the gallery. Some of you remember that. Okay, so what I've got here is got a thumbtack and a paperclip. Look at that. Oh yeah. How cool is that? That looks really cool. That looks really cool.